Y'all, did y'all see the video of when Marc, I think his name is Marc Lamont, and Flip was about to get it head up? Yo, all because Flip literally said on some sucker-ish. Marc Lamont took it personally. Like, like it's an implication like you trying to call me a sucker. It got to a point where they was like, listen, are we gonna do this or are we gonna pod? Let's pod. Yo, the thing was funny because you can tell that Flip wasn't trying to be on that, but Lamont, I feel like Lamont is one of those type of individuals where people kind of mistake him being a scholar, a like this overall accomplished, like he's really not from where he is. I don't know. I feel like he's from, where is Marc Lamont from? Is he from New York? He probably is from New York or probably somewhere in the South. I don't know. But people don't, people don't like, they probably wouldn't think like Marc get down the way he do. Like he don't get down. Like he really don't throw them things. And it's like, y'all have to realize that even with a brain, even with being a scholar and being so accomplished, you don't get there without having to put hands on certain people on your journey up. On your way up, you have to meet a couple of people that will try you and will think shit sweet on you. And that's what Marc depicted in that video when he actually went off. Because I feel like them guys on that pod has been low key throwing darts at him. And I think he's been taking it on the chin. And I feel like Flip's energy and the way he's aggressive and the way he say things, it's like, do you want to fight? And to be honest, that's literally Flip's content. Like he'll keep going at you, talking crazy until you really bust his fucking lip. Do y'all remember, even though it was a skit, I remember a video with Queen's Flip, and it was, it was funny purposes or whatever. But he was talking crazy to Tiana until Tiana literally punched him in his fucking mouth and had his whole shit leaking. So I feel like Marc Lamont has been tired, has been like letting it, go over his shoulder one too many times. And it's probably not even just, like I said, it's not even just Flip. I feel like it's everybody, Joe included, on that couch. They've been low key picking at Marc because they think that just because he's a scholar, he's not with the hands. Like stop underestimating people because you don't know where they come from. You don't know their background. You don't know how they got to where they got to. You gotta be respectful. And to be honest, even though this is a pod, this is still a business. So I do feel like Marc, like y'all need to stop playing with Marc. Stop playing with Marc. Marc is not one of them. And I do feel like, Queen's Flip didn't really want it. I think, first of all, Queen's Flip, I feel like he can fight. I do feel like he could, he's a man. He'll get down. But no funny shit, I bet you, Marc Lamont, yeah. You can tell that Queen's Flip did not want to go outside and talk because, I was dying when Marc Lamont was like, yo, let's go talk outside. Oh, we gonna pod. Because, and they was like, yeah, let them go outside, let them talk. First of all, Joe was like, they don't need to go outside, take that shit up the street. Because we all know if they would have took it outside, it was going to be something. It was going to be hands and feet put on Flip. It was going to be hands and feet put on Flip. And there was going to be no cameras to see it. There would have been no cameras. I definitely would have loved to see Marc Lamont put Flip in his place. Flip that nigga on his motherfucking back. Like, flip him on his back pocket. Like, that would have been funny. Like, on my mama. Like, that would have been funny. Stop playing with people. Like, it just goes to show, stop playing with people. Stop playing. Just because you scholars, just because you have all these accomplishments, you're in school, you do all these essays and research papers, people are still where they come from, and they don't play about disrespect. And at the end of the day, Marc is a grown-ass man. You're not going to talk to him any type of way. So I'm glad they ain't go outside to talk because I promise you, Marc, as soon as Flip would have stepped foot out that door, it would have been hands, feet, elbows, ankles. Like, it would have been a whole, like, headbutt. Like, he would have put, when I tell you, Marc Lamont would have put his whole body on Flip. Pause. No homo. But he would have definitely did that. It would have been funny. But sound up in the comments. What do y'all think about that whole situation? That shit was funny. I was looking like, yeah, Lamont, get crazy. Because Lamont was like, nah, back up. Yo, you could tell that he's been keeping it in, letting the shit blow over. Like, stop playing with him. He a grown-ass man. But sound off in the comments, what do y'all think about it? Make sure y'all like this video. Make sure y'all share it. Make sure y'all repost it. Make sure y'all add as a favorite. And follow me on TikTok. Later, guys.
Hey, freaks and freakettes. I want y'all to
My
follow me on TikTok. I am now active. I am doing content on there. I want y'all to follow me on TikTok. Okay? Comment, share, repost, like, follow me. Follow me, follow me.